Of all the questions I get asked, this one comes up the most often. Not, am I eligible? Not, how much will I get? But simply this, how do I actually apply? And I completely understand why. The thought of navigating myGov, linking accounts, uploading documents, and filling out forms can feel genuinely overwhelming. Especially if you have not used the system before. So today, I am going to walk you through the entire process, step by step. From creating your myGov account all the way through to submitting your claim. I will also tell you exactly which documents to have ready, the one timing mistake that costs people thousands of dollars, and what to do if something goes wrong. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do and when to do it. As always, this is general information only and not personal financial advice. The steps I walk through today reflect the current myGov and Centrelink process as of June 2026. Screen layouts may change, but the overall process remains the same. If you are unsure about anything at any step, you can always call Services Australia on 132 300. Here is what we are covering today. Section 1. Before you apply. The timing rule and the documents you need to gather. Section 2. Setting up myGov and linking Centrelink. If you already have this set up, feel free to skip ahead. Section 3. Submitting your claim step by step. And Section 4. What happens after you submit, and what to do if there is a problem. Before you open myGov, there are two things you need to know. And one of them could save you a significant amount of money. The first thing is the timing rule. You can apply for the age pension up to 13 weeks before your 67th birthday. I want to say that again clearly because it is important. You do not have to wait until you turn 67. You can lodge your claim up to 13 weeks early. And here is why this matters. If your claim is approved, your payments start from the date your claim was lodged, not the date it was processed. Centrelink can take several weeks to assess a new claim. If you apply 13 weeks early and your claim is approved, you will receive payments from the date you turn 67 without any gap. If you wait until after your birthday and then take a few weeks to apply, those weeks are simply lost. The pension is not backdated to your birthday. The practical takeaway is simple. Mark your calendar 13 weeks before your 67th birthday and start your claim on that day. There is also a deadline on the other side. Once you start your claim online, you must submit it within 13 weeks. If you do not, the claim expires and you have to start again. So once you begin the process, commit to finishing it. Set aside a couple of hours and complete it in 1 or 2 sittings. The second thing to know before you apply is which documents to have ready. Gathering these before you start will make the whole process much smoother. You will need your tax file number. You will need proof of identity, which can be your Australian passport, driver's license, or Medicare card. You will need your bank account details, specifically the BSB, and account number where you want your pension paid. You will also need details of all your assets. This includes bank account balances, super fund balances, details of any investment properties, and an estimate of the value of personal assets like vehicles. If you have a partner, you will need their details as well, including their tax file number and income and assets information. You do not need to have every single piece of information perfectly precise before you start. Centrelink allows you to provide estimates and then update them. But the more accurate you are from the start, the faster your claim will be assessed. Now let us go through the setup process. If you already have a myGov account linked to Centrelink, skip ahead to the next section. Go to my.gov.au in your web browser. If you do not have an account yet, select Sign In and then create a myGov account. You will need an email address and a mobile phone number for verification. Follow the prompts to create your username and password. myGov will send a verification code to your mobile number. Enter that code to confirm your identity. Once you have a myGov account, you need to link it to Centrelink. From your myGov home screen, select Services, then select Link a Service, and choose Centrelink. Centrelink will ask you to verify your identity. You can do this online using a combination of your Medicare card, driver's license, or passport. This is a one-time process. If you have never dealt with Centrelink before and do not have a customer reference number, the linking process will create a new record for you automatically. In some cases, Centrelink may require you to confirm your identity in person before you can submit a claim. This is called a proof of identity visit. If Centrelink requires this, you will see a message in your online account asking you to visit a service center with original identity documents. This is a one-time requirement. If your local service center has long wait times, you can book an appointment online through the Services Australia website. Bookings are strongly recommended. The phone number for Services Australia is 132 300, available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now for the actual claim. This is the part most people worry about, but the online process is genuinely well designed and walks you through each step. Sign into myGov and go to your Centrelink online account. From the home page, select Make a Claim or View Claim Status, then select Make a Claim. Under the section called Older Australians, select Get Started. Centrelink will first ask you a series of eligibility questions. These are simple questions about your age, residency, and whether you are currently receiving any other Centrelink payments. Answer each question honestly and follow the prompts. The next section asks for your personal details. Most of this will already be pre-filled if your identity is confirmed. Check that everything is accurate. Your name, date of birth, and address all need to be correct. If you have a partner, Centrelink will ask whether you want to submit a combined partner claim. This is often more efficient than two separate claims. Your partner will receive an SMS or email asking them to complete their portion within 3 days. If they miss that 3-day window, the combined option disappears and they will need to lodge their own separate claim. This is the most detailed section, and the one that takes the most time. Centrelink will walk you through each category of income and assets. You will need to declare your bank account balances, your superannuation balance, any investment property and its estimated value, vehicles, and other assessable assets. Work through each section carefully. If you are unsure of an exact figure, use your best estimate, and note that Centrelink will reconcile these details against other data sources. You can update your information after submitting if figures change. After completing the income and asset section, Centrelink will present you with a list of required documents to upload. Required documents must be uploaded before you can submit. Supplementary documents are optional, but will speed up your assessment. Common required documents include proof of identity such as your passport or birth certificate, bank statements for the last month, your most recent superannuation statement, and if applicable, proof of property ownership. You can upload documents directly from your phone or computer. Acceptable formats are PDF, JPG, and PNG. Each file must be under 5 megabytes. Before you submit, Centrelink will show you a full summary of your claim. Read through it carefully. Check that all figures are accurate and all required documents are uploaded. When you are satisfied, select Submit Claim. You will receive a confirmation message with a reference number. Save this number. You can use it to track the progress of your claim in your myGov inbox. From this point, Centrelink has received your claim and the assessment process begins. Submitting your claim is not the end of the process. Here is what to expect next. Centrelink aims to process aged pension claims within 49 days. In practice, claims with complete documentation and no complications are often processed faster. Claims with missing documents or complex asset situations take longer. During this time, check your myGov inbox regularly. Centrelink communicates almost exclusively through myGov messages. If they need additional information or documents, they will send you a message with a deadline. Respond within that deadline. Delays in responding pause your claim processing. If you have opted into receiving correspondence by post as well, you may also receive letters. But myGov is the primary channel. If your claim is rejected, or if the amount you are offered seems lower than you expected, you have the right to ask for a review. First, request an explanation from Centrelink about how the decision was made. This is called an explanation of decision. If you are still not satisfied, you can request a formal review called an Authorized Review Officer review. This is free and you do not need a lawyer. You simply need to submit the request through your myGov account, or by calling 132-300. If the Authorized Review Officer decision is also unsatisfactory, you can then escalate to the Administrative Appeals Tribunal. This is a more formal process, and you may want to seek legal advice at that stage. Online through myGov is the fastest and recommended method. But if you cannot claim online for any reason, there are two alternatives. By phone, call Services Australia on 132 300, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. A staff member can take your application over the phone and guide you through the process. In person, visit any Services Australia service centre. Bring all your documents. Staff can assist with the application and scan your documents on the spot. Wait times at service centres can be very long, so booking an appointment online in advance is strongly recommended. Let me bring it all together. Point 1. Apply up to 13 weeks before your 67th birthday. Your payments start from the date of your claim, not the date Centrelink finishes assessing it. Do not wait until after your birthday. Point 2. Once you start your claim, submit it within 13 weeks or it expires and you start again. Point 3. Have your documents ready before you start. Tax file number, identity documents, bank account details, and asset information. Point 4. Check your myGov inbox regularly after submitting. Centrelink communicates through myGov. Respond to any requests promptly. Point 5. If something goes wrong, you have the right to request a review. Start with an explanation of decision, then an Authorized Review Officer review if needed. The process does take some time and patience. But for the vast majority of Australians, the online claim through myGov is straightforward once you know the steps. And the result? A regular fortnightly income of up to $1,200.90 for singles and $1,810.40 for couples, is absolutely worth the effort. Thank you for watching. If this video helped make the claims process feel less overwhelming, please subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, covering Centrelink, superannuation, and aged care in plain English for Australians in retirement. This Wednesday, I will be covering the 5 most common Centrelink mistakes that cost Australians thousands of dollars. That video is relevant whether you have already applied or are still preparing to apply. And if you have a question about the claims process, leave it in the comments. I read every single one. I will see you Wednesday. Take care.